Hello and welcome to another episode of Science on Saturday. Well, that came out a little bit wrong, but anyway, so welcome to Science on Saturday. So, what's the point of Science on Saturday? Well, I'm trying to prove certain things about games, and technically it's a lot of investigation and shit like that. So, what game am I playing, you might wonder? I'm playing Fuse. So maybe you think, what the fuck is Fuse? But Fuse is the game that is technically very not popular, but it's about a group of soldiers that have special weapons and can kill with that. Well, anyway, it's not very important about this shit. My point is, what would happen if you get punished if you perform badly, if you make mistakes or if you do things wrong? What would happen? Do you, will you play better when you have a punishment if you're gonna lose, or will it, does it not make any difference? Now, you might think, what's the point of that? Well, I think in future games there might be certain stimulants for how you want to play different, as in putting smells or whatever you can think of in games, or hearing, or technically anything you could think of to improve game. So what about a stimulant that makes you not want to lose? And I don't mean humiliation or stuff like that. No, I'm really talking about something like, yeah, you don't want to lose because you might be in pain. And every time you do something wrong or you make a mistake, then you're gonna get punishment for that. As in, you get a shock or something like that. Now, how the hell did I came on this idea? Well, I saw this James Bond movie called Never Say Never Again, and James Bond plays a type of game there that is every time he loses with something, he gets a shock, and the shocks become bigger the more he loses. Now, I don't think the future of gaming is into hurting people, but maybe a stimulant, like, you don't want to lose because there might be, you might get something bad happen to you, as in something you don't really want. Now, I guess that is, still something that's left for figuring out, but I think there is something in there. Anyway, getting back to the point, my idea here is, every time when I fuck up something, like I lose or I do something stupid that's gonna cost me, then I'm gonna hurt myself. Now, for the record, I'm not into pain, so it's not like I'm doing myself a favor with this. I don't want to hurt myself, and I would definitely not recommend you to do this yourself, because hurting yourself is not really a smart thing to do. Anyway, as you can see, I've made it to wave 3. Now, from this point on, every time I make a mistake, I'm gonna hurt myself. As in, maybe slap myself, or, do something to, which is not gonna be fun. So, the point is trying to do well, but if I'm gonna fuck up, I'll have to face the consequences for that. And then let's see if that's gonna make me play better, as in, am I going to perform better, or does it not make any difference? So far I haven't been doing that bad, but I have to say it's been a while since I played Fuse, so I guess it's not too strange that I'm gonna play probably pretty bad. So I'm not looking forward to hurting myself. Oh dear God. No. So, I have to admit that I'm not looking forward to hurting myself, to be totally honest, but just for science, Or maybe because I'm a little bit crazy, I might just do it. Oh dear Lord, what am I doing? Okay, I made my first mistakes. Okay, I don't know if you can hear this, but oh dear God, Jesus Christ, I fucking slapped myself in the face. Okay, that was unpleasant. But hopefully this will keep me from making more mistakes. So far, I'm not doing too good on that. Oh, it's I gotta admit, pain does not help me focus, and the fear of hurting myself pretty badly will not benefit me this far. But you know, it's still early in, so holy crap! Oh man, I can still feel it on my cheek. Oh, oh dear Lord. Oh no. Oh, I remember this shit. This is not cool. Okay, oh, and here I thought being invisible keeps me longer alive. I gotta admit, I'm doing okay for now, but I don't know. It's it's not really a game I play a lot, at least not recently. I guess my fantastic performance here kind of shows that. But so far, I gotta admit, I'm not very bad, as in I have to hurt myself pretty badly. But I do feel like I don't want to make mistakes because of that. Because, you know, I'm going to hurt myself if I'm going to do something stupid. Which is technically pretty stupid to do, to hurt yourself. But once again, for science, I'm willing to do this. Oh dear Lord. Nope. Okay, I made another mistake. Oh! Does it feel good? No, it does not. Does it help me focus? No, it does not help me focus. But I gotta admit, so far so good. It's a little bit extreme, I think. It's really one of those things I didn't really think through, like, hey, wouldn't this be a good idea for it? And I'm like, yeah, sure, it would be fun. And then here I am sitting, hitting myself, and it really makes me wonder, like, no, I didn't really think this through at all, I think. But I'm back doing okay, I guess. I guess this is a little bit cheating, being invisible with a shotgun, but then again, I haven't played this in quite some time, so. Oh, and here we go. So, I gotta admit, so far, I'm okay. My cheek hurts quite a bit, but, well, you know, it's for the good of the project, so far so good. Well, I gotta admit, I'm doing okay, I guess. I mean, what is this now, wave 5? 6, well, here we go. Oh dear Lord, I know what this is. This is, yeah. Oh dear Lord. I gotta admit, it doesn't really help not really remembering the game as good as I probably should have. But then again, if I knew exactly what to do and if I'd be pretty good at it, then I wouldn't make a lot of mistakes, and, you know, then my experiment wouldn't really help. I mean, what's the point of having an experiment like this if you never make mistakes? So I gotta admit that I'm pretty happy about the way I've been playing so far, because as far as I remember, I was never really that good at this game, but like I said, so far I'm doing okay. Ooh. I kind of wonder now, since I'm doing good now, should I pat myself on the back? Oh, here I go. Oh, oh no. That was, oof. Maybe nah. I'm kind of thinking about punching maybe, but I don't want to do too much damage, you know? I mean, of course I could have someone with a hot poker here, and that would definitely stimulate me, because I don't want that to happen at all. But, you know, it's not about doing some serious damage to myself. It's like a stimulant, you know? Like, you get a little bit of damage. What damage? You hurt yourself a little bit if you're doing bad, and if I'm doing okay, then, you know, nothing bad happens, hopefully. Oh, really? There you go. So, I gotta admit, I'm okay. I can't say the pain is a big stimulant. Once again, it doesn't really feel that way. But then again, I've made it to wave 7, so maybe it is. Maybe it's something in your subconscious that's like, you know, you do not want to hurt yourself, which makes perfect sense, of course. But you know, as far as I know, you have a type of survival instinct. You don't want to hurt yourself. Or better yet, you don't want to get hurt. But then again, it's that type of fight or flight instinct that usually keeps you alive, that gives you that extra boost, which is pretty cool, of course. I mean, if you need it. But on the other hand, maybe it restricts yourself a little bit, you know, because right now I'm thinking about, I don't want to hit myself, so I don't want to make mistakes. But then on the other side, I'm like, yeah, I just want to fucking try and do good. But how good can you do? I mean, I'm not invincible with this stuff. Well, I gotta admit, so far I'm okay. Oh, I thought he was dead. Well, I guess I could punish myself for that, but let's not overreact. I mean, a mistake I'd call if I'm going down, you know? That's definitely a mistake. So far, I've gone down several times, but nothing too crazy, I think. Wave 8. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Oh, dear Lord. These guys do not mess around. If I do remember, you have to hit these guys with your special weapon. Oh, God. Okay, I lost the guy I was after. I gotta admit, I'm not too comfortable about doing this tactic with running and gunning like this, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Oh, that is not good. No time for slapping now. Well, thank you very much. Oh, I can't get invisible anymore. That is, okay, that's good, I guess. Well, so far so good, I guess. Oh dear Lord, I remember this one. This is usually the one where I die, so it's this is not good. Of course, I could have tried to play this online. I mean, if there's still people who play this game, which I find extremely unlikely, to be totally honest, but it's pretty difficult to focus when you're constantly under attack and stuff like that. But oh dear Lord, it's not an easy one. I guess it doesn't really help that I'm under the threat of oh yeah, I'm gonna hurt myself. Oh dear Lord, don't shoot at me. It's interesting that I'm doing as well as I'm doing right now, because I definitely thought I'd be doing worse. I mean, looking at the last time I played this, it was probably I'd say well, at least 6 months ago. So I don't know how that works for you, but usually when it's been quite some time since I last played a game, that's not a good sign. Oh boy, I think we might be in trouble here. There are a bunch of snipers shooting at the thing I'm trying to protect. And they're all charging in. That is not good. Someone's still shooting it. Okay. No, it's over. Okay, so as you can see, this didn't really went so well. So is this a good representation of what I was trying to do? I guess not. I mean, I tried to prove something, and I gotta admit, I don't feel like I've gotten to a satisfying answer. Like, did pain really motivate me here? No. I mean, sure, I failed, and now I could beat the shit out of myself, but you know, it's game over. Well, yes, I guess I could hit myself like, you know, like. Oh, okay, that was my leg, by the way, so don't worry about that. That hurt not as much as hitting my face. Hitting my face definitely hurt it a lot more. Now I just got a small bruise on my leg, but okay, I probably sound like a masochist or something like that, hitting myself. But seriously, once again, I'm not into any self-infliction or shit like that. It is definitely not my cup of tea. But I guess you have to wonder then, if you are into that, would pain motivate you to do better, or are you going to deliberately perform worse? I'm kind of thinking about that right now. Like, you know, you don't want to make that mistake. It's kind of silly that I think about that right now, because I mean, people that are into pain will probably throw away the controller and they're like, yeah, let's fuck up, and you know, it might lead to a different outcome. And I gotta admit, I'm not really happy about that type of game, you know, where like, oh yeah, let's do yourself, put yourself into a painful situation because you like it. And yeah, I don't know. I have to admit that I'm not that fond of it. So let's try to get to a little bit of a conclusion before I, well, go talking about who knows what. So, what do I think? Does pain motivate you? I'd say in some way. Every time I hurt myself, I didn't feel like I want to make more mistakes. I don't. I definitely don't. Not just because I don't want to hurt myself, but also I don't like pain. I don't want to be in pain. I don't want to inflict pain on myself. But because of the science project here, it you know, I'm the guinea pig. I had, you know, well, I didn't have to do it, but I chose to do it, you know, for the experiment. So I guess it kind of says a little bit like, is it a smart thing to do? No, it's not a smart thing to do. Would it improve your gaming skills, you know? I don't think you're gonna shoot better when you face being beaten up by someone or experiencing a pain. I sincerely doubt that. But I do think that you might actually play a little bit better if you have that adrenaline rush, like, I gotta perform better, I gotta do better, I gotta. And I guess some people have a natural one of that, you know, like, I wanna be better, I wanna do this. And I guess some people have that naturally, like, they don't need that stimulus, like you get a shock from your controller, like, if you fuck up or something. Trust me, that wouldn't be a game I'm gonna play, unless I'd be really good at it, and even then, because I don't like getting shocks. I must admit that I'm, well, once again, a little bit disappointed that, you know, I don't feel like I've gotten to a very satisfying conclusion, but I do think it does help you a little bit, you know, the threat of being hurted in some kind of way. So my point is, or technically, what I think about this is, I don't think it's gonna really play a big part on how you'll perform in games, but I think it might, in a small way, influence you enough to play a little bit better. Maybe. Unless you really hurt yourself and you get disorientated, you know. I did hit myself in the face. I gotta admit, that didn't really make me perform better. I think hitting my leg was probably a smarter idea, because I don't need my leg to play a game, you know. I do need my eyes and to focus to shoot better than that. So hitting myself in the face definitely did not do me much good. So once again, that was not really thinking it through on my part. Once again, I'm not really a professional about this, so let's just not forget about that. So once again, pain can motivate you, but I don't think it's gonna play a huge role unless it's really something like fatal, like I said in that James Bond movie, Never Say Never Again. That was really okay. You do not want to fuck up, because I'd say you do have a survival instinct. You want to live, so you know it gives you that little bit of, you know, that push, like, I gotta do this, you know. And that's something I think you sometimes miss. You know, you miss that in other games. You know, when you can lazy sit back and you're like, oh, I died for the 100th time. Well, no problem. I'll just retry or respawn or whatever the fuck it is. And I guess that makes people a little bit lazy. Though, if you're a rager like me, I mean, you'll just get mad and you're like, oh, I want to win, fucking hell, I hate this. And, you know, you kind of pump yourself up, you know, like, I want to do better. And, of course, I don't hit myself then, but, you know, you do kind of push yourself to do better. And I guess I don't really need the pain, you know, to motivate me. I kind of motivate myself. But I can see for some people who are less like that, who could use that extra push, then maybe it can make a difference. But I can't see that there's a real market for this. Like, yeah, this is really gonna be a revolution on the game industry. No, I don't think so. I mean, there might be a select group interested in this, but no, I don't think there is a big market for something like this, or this whole idea about it. So what do I think about it? Will it really make a difference? No, I don't think it makes a big difference. It might influence you a little bit, but it's nothing worth mentioning. And, well, yeah, I'd say that's about it. Well, I hope you didn't mind listening to my rambling about, well, who knows what. And feel free to try Fuse, you know, if you haven't played it. You can see you have some kind of survival mode here, where you have to play through waves. and the main game is pretty cool as well. So feel free to try that, and hopefully I'll see you on another video. And if not, I can't blame you, because right now I don't feel very professional and my cheek kind of hurts. So well, anyway, take care, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.